Hey grade 10s, today we are going to look at temperature conversions. So, here's the thing. Temperature, for the most part, is measured in two different units. It's measured in Celsius and it's also measured in Fahrenheit. We typically use Celsius in Canada when we're talking about the weather. However, if you are baking or cooking something and you're using your oven, lots of recipes use Fahrenheit. And if you're ever watching American news and weather, all the temperatures that refer to weather in the States will be using Fahrenheit as well. So we're going to highlight the two different formulas that we're going to be using here. To change from Celsius to Fahrenheit, you use this formula right here. F equals 9 over 5C plus 32. Okay, so that's if you know the temperature in Celsius and you want to turn it to Fahrenheit. If you know the temperature in Fahrenheit and you want to change it to, sorry, oh, there's a typo here. Let's fix it. So this should be Celsius here, and this should be Fahrenheit here. If you want to go from Fahrenheit to Celsius, you would use this formula here. C equals 5 over 9, bracket F minus 32. Okay, so just two formulas we have to remember for this. We're going to do an example of each, and that's it. The one thing I am going to clarify for you is you do need to make a couple corrections. On your page, this is going to be a C. Change it to an F, please. And on your page, this is going to be an F. Turn it to a C, please. So I'm going to give you a moment to make both of those changes. And now we'll carry on with the lesson. The temperature to set the oven for a recipe is 425 Fahrenheit. What's this temperature in Celsius? So, the formula for that is C equals 5 over 9, bracket, F minus 32. And then we just substitute our known value in. 5 over 9, 425 minus 32. So it's probably best if we do that subtraction first. So 425 minus 32 is 393. So we have 5 divided by 9 times 390, oopsies. 5 divided by 9 times 393. So we get 218 degrees Celsius if we round it to the nearest whole degree. And if you want, you can write it to one decimal place, which is probably not a terrible idea. So 218.3 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that's how we do that. Now we'll go ahead and do the next example. In December, the average temperature in the town is minus 15 degrees Celsius. What's this temperature in Fahrenheit? So Fahrenheit equals 9 over 5 times C plus 32. Now it's going to be F equals 9 over 5 times minus 15 plus 32. So now we're going to get, so at this point, we're going to focus in on this part. We could do it all in one step on a calculator. We'll go 9 divided by 5 times -15. And when we do that all in one step, we're going to get, even if you forget the negative for a second, 9 divided by 5 times 15 is 27. And there's one negative, so it's going to be -27 plus 32, which is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So the answer is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure to remember your units, whether it's in Celsius or whether it's in Fahrenheit. And also, just make sure you're using the right formula when you go ahead and do these questions. You can only use 2 formulas, but make sure you're using the right one. So what I would make sure to make a point of doing, not unlike when we do our other work, have your filled out notes beside you as you go through and do the questions. And if you're not sure of how to use a certain part of the formula, take a look at the examples, see what we did, make sure it makes sense. And if it doesn't, reach out and ask me what happened here. Okay? Have fun.